Hi, everyone. My name is Dennis. I'm an experienced front-end developer that gonna discuss about the front-end course that you're gonna have on our school front-end course. All right. So let's discuss what agenda we have today. We have intro to RS School. What is RS School? Why it's RS, and our ideas behind this title. We also discuss the schedule of this course and just quick overview of the first week. All right, so let's discuss the Rolling Scope School. So it's the school of free of charge community courses conducted by the Rolling Scopes developer community since 2013. So it's community of developers who share their knowledge for free, and we do it mostly more than a decade, and sharing this knowledge for everyone who wants to learn web development. So also, we have 5 coordinators here. First one is me, Denise. The second one is Hannah, the main coordinator. Also, we have Margarita, Natalia, and Andrei. You can see them on the screen. They saying hi to you. So it's better to remember them for next 32 weeks. All right, about the program. So we have 32 weeks duration, and we have strict deadlines. So we have each week deadline, and we have multiple country students and mentors. Everyone should speak English. And we have self-education program with mentors help. So you should focus more on self-education and just learn what resources we give you and just ask some questions from mentors. And also every week we have Q&A sessions to clarify students' questions. It's going to be a unique link on YouTube stream that's going to be shared on Telegram channels and Discord channels. Every week we are going to answer the popular or all of the questions that you have before the next week. All right. During the course, students get familiar with the most modern technologies that we are using in front-end development. Of course, you are going to learn some basics like HTML, CSS, and JS, but you are going to learn something like TypeScript, CSS preprocessor Sass, and on the next stage, on the first stage, you're going to learn some modern frameworks that lets you build with less effort the most beautiful front-end applications. All right, so we have some benefits of REST School. So the main benefit is everything is free, no obligations and contracts. So we need only your time and dedication. Also, you have interesting tasks, but otherwise you need 20 plus hours every week to complete these interesting and challenging tasks that we're providing. And all materials publicly available on YouTube and GitHub. So any resource that we give to you, you can find on the GitHub, and Q&A sessions and some information from the coordinators you can get from YouTube. And since the stage 2, you can get your personal mentor that can just answer your private questions. Yeah, so let's discuss where is my teacher. I think now I need to share the main point of our school courses. We don't teach, we create conditions for your learning. So you have to focus on self-education, self-learning. But from our side, we're trying to help you with any questions that you have and assist with everything that you have. And this is open source philosophy, learning through practice philosophy, and our assistance and mentoring from our school mentors. So what's at the end? When you finish this course, you'll gain a lot of knowledge about basics like HTML, CSS, and something about CSS preprocessor, the most popular Sass, JavaScript, and TypeScript. You are getting some certificate about finishing this course, and you're going to prepare to join stage 3 with frameworks, the most interesting part, where you can finally polish your mastery to build front-end applications. But we have expels rules. Our resources are limited, so we have some expels rules to just help people that are going to be more motivated. So if you failed any two tasks or test or got less than 60% maximum score, you might be expelled, but it's not 100%, but you might be. So also I need to say that students eligible for the Russian language course will be transferred just because we have limited resources of our English-speaking mentors. And that's why if you're eligible for the Russian language course, you are going to be transferred and continue with Russian language course. Also, we have code of conduct. I think here you need to speak with others positively, and you can don't think about code of conduct anymore. But still, we need to provide the positive experience of each of our mentees. So that's why we have this rule. And so we have a rule that if you're sharing your solution with other students or getting some solutions from some, for example, ChatGPT or something from internet, it's also, I think, could be the reason to expel you. Yeah, and the main principle here, if you finish this course, you could be a mentor. So the whole RS school mentors, mostly of them was students before. And when you get your knowledge from RS school course of front-end development, you can be a mentor and share this knowledge with anyone else later. All right, and here we have the main links of our course. Now I need to say, I need to invite Andrei, my other colleague on this course, and he's going to share his knowledge about these links.
Thank you, Denis. Hello, everyone. I'm Andrei. I'm going to give you a brief overview of our ecosystem. And now you can see on your screen main links of our course. Of course, of these links are pinned in the our stream description. Let's go to the first one. It's a landing page of our course. You can find here useful information about our course. And next one link leads us to our program. Let's see. Our training program consists of two stages, stage 1 and stage 2. And if we click here, we can see that our stage 1 divided all our stages divided into weeks. Let's see, for example, week number 3. Each week has one structure. It consists of theoretical questions and practical assignments. Now you can see that here is two theoretical questions. Let's dive into one of them. Okay. Here is module description. You can see brief overview of this module and education materials. These materials are for learn, but in case if you have any gaps or existing materials are not enough for you, you can use optional materials. These optional materials are not mandatory, but you can use it. Okay, let's move back. Okay. And also, each week mm, has a practical task, test, and to-dos. Regarding your first week, you have you have 4 theoretical modules about our school, the school introduction, about profession of front-end developer, module DevTools, a really important module for all front-end developers, and fundamentals IDE and internet. Also, you should solve 2 tests on our portal. Let's move back to our presentation. Here is link to registration to RSAP. If you haven't do it yet, please do it. I already done. So since we already in our application, let's see what information we can find here. Okay, as the first tab is dashboard, and you can find the most useful information here. But what I please know, the most useful block is here. It's your repository. You will it is a private school repository you can create by clicking this link, this button, and you will do it in one of the next weeks. The next one is the score tab. There is a list of all students with a score of all practical tasks. Okay, and please note to this icon. I can click here, and you should see a pop-up with useful information, coefficient, deadline, and max score. What does this coefficient mean? It means that in this task, if we have max score 100, your result score will be 30. 30. Okay, and let's move to the schedule. Maybe you can find here almost the same information regarding the task. Almost the same that I showed you before. Also, status of the task, weight, and so on. You will not see the next tab submit score in your account. And now you can see because I'm a course coordinator, but you will see the cross-check submit and cross-check review tab. It's a really important tab for you because most of the tasks will review it by students by cross-check review, and it means that your task will be reviewed by 4 students. And in this tab, you can submit your task, and also your task will be reviewed, and you also should review task of other students. And in this tab, you should you can find a task for review. And next task that next tab that will be available for you is auto test. And now you can see that to test are already available for solve. Other useful information you can find here. When we click on your profile icon at the top right corner of the screen, let's click. The link to our course documentation, link to your CV, link to notification settings, and a link to your profile. Okay. Here is two important blocks. Please fill it. The block of contacts and language block. Maybe it's the most important block here. Please fill it. It's really important. Okay. We have two communication channel. It's Discord. It's the main. Okay. It's a main communication channel for us. But since Discord can be blocked in some countries, we created a reserved one in Telegram, and we will post most important information, announcements, and answer for important questions. Also, we will post in both our communication channels. And maybe that's all what I wanted to share with you. Let's move to your questions. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Andrei, for sharing resources. I think we have few interesting questions in the chat. Yeah, so I can show the first one. Yeah, so we have all the coordinators here with me now, and we have the first question: are Telegram and Discord a must for this course? And I think Margarita is the question for you.
Yeah, hello, sorry. My name is Margaret, and I'm one of the coordinators at this course. And basically, yeah, that is the question about Telegram and Discord. It's actually a benefit for you. So on Discord or Telegram, you can find all the announcements and you can see all the important things, and you can discuss your tasks with other students. And yeah, it's not a must, but it's really beneficial for you not to miss any important things, and of course not to miss on communication which you can have with the other students. So I guess that's the idea.
Yeah, I think it's better for you to have Telegram and Discord channels to be a part of community and get the most fresh information there. And I think we shared it in the chat. You can try to find it, or can we? Is there any ways how we can find these communities, Margaret?
I guess, yeah, sure. We have that on our site, on landing page, and we also have that in our documentation on ours app, if I'm not mistaken. So basically, yeah, of course, there are some ways where you can find them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So we can go to another question if you don't have any. So another question here is where we can see the deadlines as mentees.
Okay, let me answer this question. Hi everyone, I'm Anna, also one of coordinator, as you know. And first of all, you can see this information in the score section. If you try to press small icon near the name of the task, also you can see this information in the scheduler section, as well as you can follow the main scheduler in the GitHub. You also will know about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Thank you.
All right. So I see a lot of questions about Russian group. One of them is how to get transfer for Russian group, or maybe someone can share how we decide what people can go to Russian group and what can stay.
Okay, let me clarify this question. And frankly speaking, in case we will have some opportunities for student, I mean opportunities to be hybrid, I will share these opportunities only for people except of Belarus, Russian, and Ukraine. By the way, the coordinators of Russian courses will know about opportunities for these countries. So, in case you would like to leave the course, you should go to your profile in the RES application and click button Leave the course. And then you can join the Russian course. That's all.
Yeah, I think maybe we can share somehow it in communities in Telegram or Discord later. If you have any questions, how to do it.
We
Directly.
Yeah,
actually,
sure.
yeah, we have the links. So on Discord in welcome part, in welcome channel, there is a message. So you can actually follow the link from there.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we can go to the next question. We have a question, where will the stream be saved? I think you can check the stream anytime on this YouTube channel, and next Q&A sessions you can get there also. So I think just check this channel and you can get any answers. Yeah, the next question, where can I download the slide from? I think we can share these slides in Telegram and Discord, and maybe we can share somehow it in the description of the stream, maybe later or in the comments. But I think you need to follow the Telegram and Discord channels, and I think someone can help you and share the slides. All right, and we have next question. How many hours week do I have to commit this course for a smooth transition? I think here is the question for Natalia.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm also one of the coordinator of RE School in English, but previously, I also mentored several students in Russian-speaking course and English-speaking course, and I would say that it's really dependent on your skill, because it depends on your level of accepting the information, learning strategies, and learning opportunities and whatever. But it's also dependent on your current level, because sometimes you may see that the topic is really something you already know, and it takes less time for you to make it on advanced level, and it can be less than 20 hours a week. But on average, I would say it's from 20 hours, at least 20 hours, but there is no maximum, actually.
Yeah, but I think you need to put effort and focus on self-education, and there would be no problems in the future. So, but yeah, we need at least 20 hours for each week. So if you have it and if you have a motivation, I think there should be no problems in general.
Yeah, and just one note here. If you see that you're free and your week is done, you can move forward and start learning the next week and start doing the next task if you want. For sure.
Yeah, it's similar question here. We have, can someone complete it earlier if someone's pace is faster? I think here, yeah, you have all the resources in your GitHub, and if you completed it earlier, you can just check the next weeks and start it more earlier than others. But I think the end of the course, I think is the same for everyone. Maybe Natalia, you can say something about it.
Yeah, we have the deadlines of every task, and yeah, it's not possible to get your scores earlier than it's actually the deadline. Because some on the first stage, some of the tasks are um, scored by other students. So we have cross-check. And in case if your task is ready, the others may not be ready yet, and you cannot start assessing the other students' task before they complete it.
Yeah, so you cannot speedrun the course because of cross checks quickly.
Yeah, and then we have the stage 2 scheduled at the date, and we cannot set it earlier for some students.
Yeah, all right. So we can go to the next question we have here. Will we get a certificate as mentioned, as usual? Yeah, you're gonna get some certificate about finishing this course, and you can add it into your CV, resume, or LinkedIn, post it somewhere. So yeah, every mentee who finished the course can get the certificate.
Just one note here.
Mhm.
You should finish 2 stages to get a certificate, not just one, as far as I remember.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Mhm. And also, I have question: how can I contact mentors? I think Margaret or Natalia, someone can ask this question. Natalia.
Yeah, I can answer.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I was muted. So yeah, I was going to say that you don't have to contact the mentors yourself. We actually have a pool of mentors who are ready to mentor you, and you will have the official announcement about that, and you will get your mentor probably when you get closer to stage 2, and you will have the technical screening, and you will have the contacts after that. So basically, you don't have to worry about that for now. You will have all the information later, and you will get the contacts.
Mhm. All right. Mhm. Yeah, and we have question. The next question about internship after the program. About EPAM, there is few questions. Maybe Hannah can answer it.
Let me try to clarify this point. I don't know the exact answer on this question for now, because till then, on this course, you should learn a lot of information, complete 3 stages, stage 1 and 2 here, and then stage 3, where you should learn either React or Angular. Then you should pass the interview. And then, in case the company will have some opportunities in your location, you might be invited to the interview to the company. But I'm not promising that you must be invited or something else. No, you might be. So, in case you pass all 3 stages with a good result, your English level at least B2, and you have a good knowledge. I guess
Yep.
it's clear.
Thank you, Anna. Yeah, there is another question. Do I need to have some skills, example TypeScript, for this course? Can someone answer it too, please?
Yeah, I can answer. So it's not a problem for you if you don't know it now, because we provide everything you'll need to study to complete the tasks we provide you. So in case you don't know yet, then you will learn it later. And I think there is no TypeScript in stage 1. So later with maybe help of mentors, yeah, you can learn it on the higher level.
Yeah, and I think, thank you, Natalia. We have similar question, but from different side. How big projects can we do after the finishing course successfully?
Okay, based on my experience, one of the projects which my students did last time, it was social media, like some pages of Facebook, for example, or something like that, like posts and messages and etc. But it's up to you and up to your time.
Yeah, so you can do any modern web application about the front end part of it. And for example, yeah, if you want to create your Facebook, the next Facebook, so you can finish this course and just make your own Facebook in the future. All right. I'm trying to find the next question here. We have this question: when do lessons start? I think here is Natalia also.
We don't have lessons here. We provide you some materials for self-learning, and you can start it today. And yeah, we just have the deadlines for you to submit the tasks, like end of the week. You should submit 2 tests, as Andrei already showed you.
All right. And I have the next question here. When is the next live broadcast? I can say that we have broadcast every week on Monday at 5 with time zone GMT +1. So we have streams every week, and just follow our Telegram channels and Discord channels, and you can find the link for the next week where we can answer some questions before the next week and provide some information if you need. I have a question here also. How long does it take to finish all 3 stages? I think it's the question someone can ask.
Let me answer. It might take up to a year.
All right. And I have this question. Will we have more webinars, or will we communicate only with GitHub from now on? I think it's for Andrei. Maybe answer
Okay.
it.
Yeah, as Denis mentioned before, we have weekly Q&A sessions, and maybe that's all for now.
Yeah, we have RS application where you can find all the statistics about your tasks, And we have Discord and Telegram community where you can ask questions, and also you can find their coordinators of this course, like us.
But please note that you can communicate not only with coordinator but with other students. It's important because a lot of students pass this program not first time, and they can answer your questions.
All right. I have the next question here. I think it's an interesting one. Why is your course good choice for developers? And if you will be outstanding and confident in the job market if we successfully done your training? I think maybe Anna, can you answer this?
I will try because sailing is it's not my strength, but good choice. It's up to you. But this year, this school celebrate 10 years. During these 10 years, almost 1,000 students became developers in any company, and I guess it's the best advertising about us. But it's only your decision. You can proceed learning or find any other courses, perhaps pay money for courses and just try and then compare.
Yeah, the only benefit that we have here, this course is fully free.
Yeah, and I think I want to add that we are sharing the original resources where you can just learn, for example, some basics, and it's better to use these resources that popular among experienced developers, just because it's more better, more qualified, and you can get more results by following these resources compared to different courses where you have a new resources just made only for this course and they can miss some important information. And I think another pros of our course is our community. We have a huge community and it's multinational, so you can just chat with other people who just going through this course and get better results, from my opinion.
And at the end, I can share my history behind. So I also was a student of our school in the end of 2019, and I finished only 2 stages, like first and second with a mentor, and then I joined EPAM internship after that. So I chose to go to EPAM internship instead of this stage 3. And then after EPAM internship, I was hired as a middle developer. So it took me like half a year to be a middle developer. So it's up to you how do you take this opportunity and how you can develop yourself and at which speed. So it depends on you.
Yeah, thank you, Natalia, for sharing your experience. Yeah, we have another question here. Can you explain more about project review? Who will check our tasks? I think maybe Andrei can answer this. You talked about application and cross checks.
Okay. In the stage number 1, your task, you will have a test or practical task, and your practical task will be checked by another student. Your task will be checked by 4 students, and also you have to check solutions of other students. It is really important because you gain a skill to review to review other work, because we in real project we also review pull requests of our colleagues. So it's really important. But on the stage number 2, if you will have a mentor, your mentor also will be review your work, but it still depends on the task.
Yeah, and I can add that on every task we provide not only the score for any functionality, but also for cross checks. You will have this table of score, and if it's implemented, then you put mark. If it's not implemented or implemented implemented partially, you just check it, and that's it. So don't worry to start the reviewing process.
Yeah. Thank you, Adrian and Natalia. Yeah, I think we have a little bit more questions about Russian course too. For example, such as this question: does Russian group have the same program as this group? As I know, they have already had stage 0 and now is stage 1.
Let me answer this question. Yeah, you're absolutely right that Russian students be able to pass stage 0. At the same time, the English course has no such possibility. That's why we integrate stage 0 and stage 1 for English speaking course students. Yeah, it might be a bit challenging for them to pass stage 1 because we have the limitation of week and almost the same amount of information, I mean theory, and almost the same amount of practical task. But yes, currently we have no stage 0 for English speaking students. But basically in general, the program of Russian and English course are the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, just something to add. Well, so our repository on the GitHub is open, so you can use both materials from stage 1, stage 0 from Russian course, or you can also use our materials as well, if you prefer to read it in English.
Using your own materials that you search on the internet, it's also absolutely okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for answering. Yeah, here we have some questions. Yeah, we have some questions about will we have any lessons on creating a database? I think here on this course, we should focus more on front-end development and creating the web applications, mostly about front-end part. You are going to learn about how internet works, but the main focus there on the front-end part. So we are not going to learn a database.
Might be later on the stage 3 if you need something to learn to implement your final project, then you can do it by yourself as well.
Yeah, but anytime as your education is good, you can learn databases and add it into your project. Have this question: is this course full free, or are you going to ask for a payment to get certificated?
The course full for free, but if you would like to make a donation, please feel free.
Yeah, and the main point here, as I remember, we are giving certificates to any mentee who finished this course. So yeah, we are not going to get any payment from you in the future. So feel free to go through this course and get your certificate at the end.
And by the way, the certificate is digital, so
Yeah.
you don't need to pay for delivery as well.
Yeah, as I mentioned before, you can add it into your resume or post it on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. So you have this accomplishment. Mhm. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. We have this question. Is the RS web app sufficient to stay updated on everything related to this course? I think maybe Andrei can answer this.
If I understood correctly this question, yes, the tasks and materials will be updated related to the course.
But again, please use Discord or Telegram if you have any questions or some clarifications, because sometimes we faced with issues where the task descriptions is not so clear, and we may answer the question inside the chats, like on Discord or Telegram.
We're just a human. We can make mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we also have some question about can someone continue to
Please
study?
do not add a question related to our ages. I don't miss. I will not go into answer.
Yeah, we have some Polishing question here. Maybe Hannah, you can answer this. Can I continue studying in English? I'm Ukrainian.
I would recommend to jump to Russian courses, because in case of any opportunities in Ukraine, the coordinator from this course will know about it. Then you can provide you with information about these opportunities. Unfortunately, I will not have any information related to these countries. So at the end, of course, you will get just certificate and not more. I'm not sure that it's fair enough.
Yeah, thank you for your answer, Hannah. Yeah, hope it's the end of questions about Russian course. All right, and we have the next question here. I have a question. If a student becomes a mentor, he or she will be paid for mentoring. Yeah, here I need to answer. Our school is totally volunteering organization, and we are here just because we want to help you to become a beautiful, great developers and engineers. So the mentors are not gonna be paid, but if you want to share your knowledge when you finish this course, you can just be a mentor.
Yeah, and it's not just fully volunteered. I would say that it's again just adding some value to you as a developer, because sometimes when other recruiters see that, okay, I'm a volunteer or somewhere, it's kind of a plus for you as a candidate. And yeah, it might be.
And pluses in your karma should be also considered as a payment.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it's easy for you to prepare for the next interviews if you want to change your company as well.
Yeah, right. Thank you for answering again. We have another question about stage 3. We didn't cover it fully. What is stage 3 and what people can get on it? Maybe someone can answer.
Yeah.
Can you choose?
After completing the stage 2, you should choose one of them, but the decision is absolutely up to you. It doesn't matter what you choose. It might be Node.js instead of Angular React, for instance, but we can make some recommendation according to your location, but the decision is absolutely up to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you, Hannah. All right, let me check. Yeah, we have some questions, but they were covered before. Should I show them? What do you think? We have some question. Could you briefly walk us through the weekly flow again? I believe the pattern repeats weekly. Maybe Andrei can answer this.
Maybe I'm not the great person for this question.
Maybe Natalia?
Yeah, if you can share the GitHub link as well, then it would be nice. But yeah, so you on the week basis, we have like the materials you need to learn. So it's program or about the course, either first or second link. So it's every week there is optional and mandatory material,
Okay,
and then
let's-
you need to go.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I didn't understand from the fly this question, but yeah.
Okay.
Now, let me share my screen. Okay. Share screen. Okay. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you show this question one more time?
Yeah. Sorry.
Weekly flow. Okay. Okay. Here is we have theoretical questions. In each week has a theoretical question and practical task. Okay, theoretical question. Each module has a brief description of this module and education materials. Also, it have optional materials. Optional materials are not mandatory for learn, but if you have some gaps, you can use it. Okay. And
sometimes these optional materials also have some tests if you want to test your understanding of the topic.
Or sometimes it can be contain the same materials, but that in another way, how to say, maybe
Explained it differently.
Yeah, explained differently. Yes, thank you. So this is regarding theoretical question and regarding the practical task. Yeah, we have a description of this task, what we should do, and we have below we have a more complex description. What we should do, more complex requirement, and yes, you can see it. Technical requirement, repository requirements, and also okay, let me show another one. Oh yes, maybe this one. No.
Task evaluation, maybe section.
Oh. Yeah. I want to show task. Task evaluation.
On the bottom, task evaluation section.
Yeah. We have all recommendation how to submit it, requirements for pull requests, also task evaluation, and so on. So yes, and task week can contain also test and to-do task. And maybe that's all. I think I answered this question.
Yeah, thank you, Andrei. And we have another question here. It's for you too, I think. How do we submit the tests? I think it's unclear.
Okay. Yeah.
We will answer this question after you reading the first model and pass the test. Let it be surprised.
Yeah, so you can get this information in our GitHub repository. Yeah, so firstly, just check the model and you can find any following information there. And another question here for Margarita. And where can I get the link for GitHub?
Yeah, I guess it wasn't supposed to be in emails. You just follow the course, and when you get to our sub, you can find it in schedule section if you follow some links from there, or you can actually go to our GitHub. It's like our school something, but I guess the easiest way to get to a specific task is from there. So from your our sub profile, and there is schedule section, so you can find it there.
Also,
sorry.
Yeah, Andrei, you can hear.
Also, you can find all links and in the description to this stream.
Yeah, so yeah, that's much easier.
Yeah, and if the question related to your own repository for RS School for your tasks, then you should create it by the button inside the profile account of RSUp.
It's on the dashboard, yeah.
All right. We have another question here. Do we need to close the first 3 tasks, self-study, 3 links to GitHub, or just pass the test after reading those articles and it will be enough? I think, Natalia, can you answer this, please?
It's really up to you. If you understand the topic, then you don't need to go inside the materials. But I would still suggest you to go through on the material, and maybe it can help you to advance your knowledge. But as minimum steps, then yeah, you should go to pass the tests and do the tasks for the same week as we are.
All right, thank you, Natalia. And we have, I think, for you another question. How many points are needed to complete successfully?
No less than 60% of the maximum.
Yeah, and what is the maximum?
Will
we don't know yet.
The end of the course.
Yeah, Because it depends on the best student.
Yeah, we have some system of points and weights, and I think you just need to put your effort and learn things, and I think everything would be great. All right.
I think I saw the question you pointed about a master or PhD in computer science or bachelor in computer science to be hired after the course. And I can answer it that no, it depends on your not just study but practice, because my bachelor is in economics and master is in public science. I'm completely new for IT, joined this course, and then I got be hired. I was hired actually without any bachelor in computer science. But of course, it's can be advantages for you to learn more about computer science, but not just theoretical and studying at the university.
One point from my side, yeah, it might be advantage, but I took part in the interview a lot, and I know a lot of people who come to IT from dance industry, from medicine, philosophy. It might be some other industries. It doesn't matter where you're from. I guess, yeah, it might be good if you know a bit more about science and computer science, algorithms, and so on. But it is not the most important thing to do in IT. Your desire to grow and possibility to learn is the most important thing.
Mhm. All right. Thank you for answering this question. Yeah, I barely find it, but thank you for mentioning it. Um, we have another question about deadlines. Uh, during exam seasons, I'm a third-year student. Can we possibly get to postpone any task for further weeks? Maybe Anna, can you answer this?
Unfortunately, it's not possible because a lot of tasks are taken by cross check. It means we start cross check for everyone, distribute task. Your solution is assigned to for people as well as you should check task of for people and so on. So every student is depend on each other. That's why it's impossible to shift deadline for single person.
Yeah, that's why if you have free time earlier, before your exams, then take this time to learn more for the next weeks, if possible, of course.
Mhm. Mhm.
Otherwise, students go on the second round of this course next year or so. But it takes more time for you to complete this course, of course.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for answering. I have another question. We start in HTML. Yeah. So yeah, we are starting with HTML, CSS, and how internet works. So from my point of view, you don't need much knowledge before the course to proceed and successfully complete this later. So yeah, we're starting with HTML and CSS. All right. And maybe someone has questions that they remember that we didn't cover yet that we can answer. Uh, Yeah, there were a question about another EPAM courses.
I don't understand this question. So, if I'm mistaken, you are talking about the several EPAM courses in parallel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I'm not understand this question. So, if it's important for someone, please add some more information. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. All right. I think we can find the last questions that we need to cover.
The last one is interesting.
Okay. Hello.
No, you should know. Frankly speaking, no exam, no payment. It's open for everyone. Just try yourself in IT, in JavaScript area, and at the end of stage one, you will pass the interview, small interview with your future mentor, and it will be your kind of first exam.
Mhm. All right. And we have another question here. Will you be one of the mentors of the course? I missed the beginning. Maybe you answered it already. Yeah, we are all the 5 people were coordinators of this course, and we have a community in Telegram and Discord, and you can ask questions there firstly, and if you cannot get the answer or you have some private question, you can ask your mentors or coordinators directly.
I guess the question, will exactly you be a mentor?
I will. I have 2 students. Or maybe 3. But it's
Let's
up to
see.
my availability. Yeah.
Yeah, we will try our best to answer any questions if you have. So yeah, I think I have a I have a I think interest in answering some questions and help people and share my knowledge with them about front-end development and in general about web development. Okay, there is another question. I remember that we can only take one course at a time. Is this true, or may I take another course in addition to this one?
Sure, you can. If you prefer to not sleep at the night, please feel free. But guys, just to understand clear, you have spent some amount of time to get knowledge, to apply this knowledge to practice, and so on. Let's imagine you should spend at least 20 hours per week, but I would say it might be 40, 60 hours per week. Will you find enough time to the another course? I'm not sure, but if you are too clever and strong enough to pass two courses, let's try.
Yeah, so feel free to take any courses, but yeah, you need to be sure in your resources and can you finish this course or no, if you have 10 more courses alongside. Yeah, and another question here, when will be winter break dates? Do you have such a schedule? Maybe can Natalia answer?
Oh, I'm not good
I
at dates.
I found this information. We have winter breaks between week number 9 and week number 10. You can find it in our course program.
And what is the dates? Exact dates?
Between 25 of December and 7 of January.
Yeah, so we have one break, all right, for winter.
but you can still study.
Sounds like a break for us, not for you. It's a joke.
We still have questions about our age, but it's gonna be a huge secret, a mystery.
Let it be 18.
We have this question. If I open the task on the website and realize I'm not ready yet, can I close it and continue studying until I feel prepared?
I would suggest to start with the tasks and then read it, understand what you have problem with, and then start learning. And when you are ready, or at least ready for a part of the task, then you can implement it. So it's like on every day of front-end developers, if you don't know anything, you stop doing and learn it and then continue doing. But it's not related to the tests, of course. But for tests, I think you have 2 attempts.
And 3 and 5, but the amount of points will be decreased.
Okay.
Yeah, and we have, I think, there's few questions about EPAM and RESTCO. Maybe Hannah can answer it again. How is RESTCO connected to EPAM company?
Okay. According to history, many years ago, EPAM was the first company that hired REST students. That's why today, if we have some amount of the best student, we provide this information with EPAM. And yeah, some of our mentors, coordinators are working for EPAM, but not everyone. So Running Scopes is a separate community, but they know the short way to the heart of EPAM hiring managers.
All right, thank you, Hannah. Yeah, we have another question about stage 3, I think, or just in general, maybe someone can share his experience. Is it possible to create interesting things, projects without frameworks? And are these companies that use pure JavaScript? I can start from my experience. There is some projects that used a lot of heavy graphics rendering where you need the pure JavaScript, and there is not much knowledge about frameworks needed. So you can proceed only with JavaScript knowledge, but it's still hard to find projects nowadays about front-end development where you can just create the whole project without any framework, just because frameworks can save your effort and time and lets you write a more pure code. So that's why it's important to learn frameworks, but you still can find projects where it's not important to learn the framework.
As far as I remember, we do have some tasks in pure JavaScript inside stage 1. Right?
All of them.
And stage 2 also.
Yeah, but that's like, yeah, TypeScript, but still without frameworks.
Everything is possible. It's JavaScript, guys.
Mhm.
But what about the interview for the company? Frankly speaking, I don't know any position. I mean, modern technologies, modern company. So I don't know the position that you can be applied without any frameworks. Unfortunately, JavaScript is not enough for now, but the JavaScript is the best of the best, and you can create something amazing using only JavaScript.
Maybe just possible to go to apply for internship, but it's kind of low level of internship, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's it. We have another question, but sorry, I cannot define it properly. We have a question. I'm Ukrainian and live abroad. If I switch to Russian group, would I miss opportunities that might open for English group?
In case you are living abroad, I guess it's better to stay here with us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Thank you for ignoring my question. Maybe you can repeat the question in the chat and we can find it.
Perhaps there were no questions at all.
Maybe this question: after finishing this course, can I start The Joy of React by Josh Como? I think maybe someone heard about this book, as I know or no. But yeah, I think after
I
finishing,
guess we should refer this question to React course organizer, but I don't know.
yeah, actually, yeah, I don't know this resource, The Joy of React, but after finishing 2 stages, you're ready to learn frameworks, and after stage 3, you already learned the frameworks, and I think you can start to learn this book or course, The Joy of React, after even stage 2, but after stage 3, I think, yeah, 100% sure. Uh, That's a question. Will the AWS Developer Associate certification provide an opportunity to stand out in the job market? Uh, Maybe someone can answer this.
And this certificate might help you to be highlighted through the other amount of candidates, but your knowledge will help you in the job market.
Yeah, it's more important to have the knowledge, and certificates just can highlight this experience in your resume. But mostly people need someone who can work easily with some technologies, and it can be done without any certificate. Maybe we can answer again. What is benefit if you teach for free?
And
Is,
the answer will be from Margarita because someone uh, make a total for us because we can.
All right. Yeah, what is the benefit? I'm not even sure why we're here, but it's basically the need for help and the need to help people, and that's our wish to help you study and to do everything that we can. So basically, yeah, that's the whole idea. Just for us to try to help you somehow in your journey toward this field, which is fascinating, of course. So yeah, I guess everyone has their own reasons. So maybe anyone wants to share as well.
Yes, I've already mentioned it's a plus for you to highlight that you're not highlighting your CV that you're not just a simple employee. You want to do something really more than anyone else, just to share your knowledge or participate in a conference or whatever. But it's a kind of thing. Volunteering is almost always a plus. Then some companies provide bonus for hiring people, and maybe some companies, when we are working on, provide us some benefits if we refer you as a good employee or as a good candidate. Then another advantage for me personally, if I teach something, I learn from students. I learn how they think, and I can update my teaching techniques, for example, or I can dive deeper, because sometimes students ask non-trivial questions and you don't know answers yet, so you will learn it, you will study the topic before answering it, and it's plus for your career as well.
Yeah, and it's important to have good communication skills, and you can polish these skills by teaching someone. And yeah, so I think that's the main reason behind it for me personally. And also for my experience, if you have a mentee, you need to be 100% sure in the things that what are you talking about and teaching, otherwise you feel not that good. So it's force you to learn something even better than it needed to be. So that's why, yeah, it's another kind of motivation behind this teaching. I have another
While
question.
you explain something to others, you will understand it by yourself.
Yeah. I have another question. I have read schools docs to take the test in English and in Russian. And in English, it's not fully completed. It would be better to complete it because not everyone here knows Russian language.
Yeah,
Um,
we know this issue and we are working to resolve it. Thank you.
mhm. All right. Let me check. Uh, Maybe this question: what are the key skills that employers look for in a front-end developers? Maybe Margarita can answer this.
I'm not sure that I can answer that, because that will so depend so much on the vacancy and on the employer. Maybe something general, like your readiness to study something new and your how quickly you adapt and everything, but of course your hard skills as well. But I'm not sure that I can give any definite answer.
Maybe you can answer it by yourself. Just look at the job markets or vacancies at your region and check what are the requirements.
Yeah, yeah. The market can change by, for example, even 2 years. But yeah, it's better to be in the touch with current modern technologies and yeah, be open-minded to learn something new. And yeah, you can check the current job market and find what interesting you can learn and be prepared for the interview.
Yeah, but the main key is the basic, as always, basic of JavaScript, the basic of framework, and
Strong
the
basis.
basis. Sorry.
No, no, I mean strong basis from, it doesn't matter. It's
Yeah,
either JavaScript or React or Angular. It's strong understanding of this
how it
technology.
works.
Mhm.
And another point is how well are you prepared for the interview? How well you can answer the questions, interview questions. How fast are you? Because sometimes I think one comment after one feedback from my personal interview was, okay, you're the first one who solved all the questions we had during 1 hour. So because it's kind of the opportunity for you to learn and to develop your interview skills.
Yeah, and also it's important to have great and challenging project behind your shoulders. So yeah, the employer can just check it, or maybe we can discuss it, and it's enough to pass the interview if you have really huge experience and challenging task behind.
And you can share the GitHub link with green points, how often you commit something.
Yeah, we have another question. Will AI affect programmers, especially in the field of web development? Maybe someone can answer this. Maybe someone has thoughts.
AI might help to programmers, but I can't even imagine the situation when AI may swipe with the programmers.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
found. Mhm. Yeah, I found that I'm starting to prompt a little to ChatGPT to solve my task, but usually you cannot give your task to AI, and I think I would be happy if I can just give this task to AI and think more about architecture or something interesting, more interesting. But yeah, now it's not possible to switch front enders to AI. Natalia, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that we, in our company, we implemented our own ChatGPT for documentation, but not for coding, for sure. Um, but yeah, I think it's better to start earlier this career and develop your skills faster and be the most senior level than many people from just finishing simple, I don't know, HTML, CSS, and JS course. And then you cannot be replaced by AE.
Hmm? Yeah, I have another question here also. We will not have a video call with mentors. Maybe Margarita can share again, yeah, the flow of communication with mentors between
Yeah,
members.
absolutely. After you're, or if you're distributed to mentors, you will have their contacts, and you will actually, it will be up to your mentor to choose the way you communicate. So it will probably be calls, or I don't know, messaging, or just reviews. So it will really be up to your mentor and you, and the way you decide on how to do that.
And that will be possible only on the stage too,
Well,
if you
yeah,
complete.
after you get a mentor, or if you get a mentor, yeah.
Mhm. All right. And another question: what what are your tips for not failing this course, and what should we be careful about? Uh, Maybe Anna or Natalia.
Um,
Okay, let me start. First one, don't give up. Even if you fail this course, you will try one more time next time, next course, next run, because someone is a bit more ready for this course and knows something more, and perhaps he passed this course previously, and so on. So it's absolutely okay that someone get more points than you. It's okay, but I hope that you will hurry up with the deadline. Will not hurry up with the deadline, and you will put enough attention to theory and practice. And if you feel that due to deadlines you didn't get information, you didn't learn, it's better to stop, uh, read one more, perhaps one more and more times this article, try to implement this task in a good manner, and so on, and try yourself next run. But just do not give up for everyone. Natalia.
Moreover, even if you fail this course, all materials will be available for you, and you can learn it with your own speed.
But without certificate. But
Yes,
it's
yes,
just.
but you can prepare and pass next course and get certificate.
You can be prepared to the market, and you can start the interview process even without certificate, because certificate is just a point for a recruiter, not for your knowledge.
Of course.
Yeah, thank you for answering. There is also another question, but a little bit off topic. Does any other courses RS School provides, for example, backend learning Python? Or maybe
No, for now.
no
As I
Python?
remember correctly, only Node.js backend and AWS.
Yeah. Anytime you can just see the website of RS School and find the courses that we have in advance and choose the best one that suits for you and proceed. Right. We have a question here. What if nobody would check my future solution on some task? I think maybe it's about cross-check. And maybe Anna can answer this.
Okay, first of all, you should check that you submitted the task for review. It's a first important step. If you submitted this task and nobody checked, our coordinators or activists will help you with checking.
But if it's related to the question, if the question is related to the future solution, like when you postpone your study and miss the deadlines and do self-study, maybe I can answer it, and you can, if you want someone to check your solution, maybe you can join the next run of RS course and do the same, or maybe we will change, we will update the task next time. And on the stage 2, you can also ask mentor to check, or ask mentor to advise you something on your solutions.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, Natalia. We have this question was before. I can answer this quickly. We have Q&A sessions before the next week, once a week at Monday at 5 at time zone GMT +1, and you can find all the links to YouTube streams in Telegram and Discord channels. So yeah, once a week we can answer some questions if you have, but mostly you're working with Telegram channels, Discord channels, and GitHub repositories. maybe we can wrap it up and finish with some interesting question. Yeah, I saw some question here. Something about web development in 10 years. Yeah. How do you see front end after 10 years? What modifications could occur?
I guess this question is not related to this course, so I prefer to see it in the Discord or Telegram, and each of our students can imagine what might be in 10 years.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, we have another question. Who are RS activists?
Margarita is for you.
Okay, then. So basically, these are people, students as you are, who try to help other students and try to answer some questions and try to help in some way. Usually, that happens in the chats, for example, or those are people who try to help with the program and with the tasks and who help with, I don't know, correcting or specifying some requirements or do something useful for the school as well. So that's all.
Yeah, thank you. And we have question about internship. How long the internship would long after the course, if you can get it? I cannot find it, but I remember something like this. Maybe Anna, you can answer it.
I don't know how to answer this question because I have no information related internship at all. So I don't know how many months it might take if I have no. I don't know how to answer the question. Currently, we are not going to provide the internship, but it's for today information. What it will be in 2 months at the end of course, I don't know. In case I will know something about internship or possibility to be hired, I will share this information in the Discord and Telegram because it doesn't matter what. Um, what type of chat do you use, you will get this information, and then I will share everything I know.
Yeah, based on my experience at EPAM internship, so as far as I know, the internship takes from 3 months to till you are ready to be to take the interview and to be heard. So I know some people participated in the internship for more than 1 year. I finished it within 3 months.
In
It's
general, it's absolutely depends on a demand for junior specialists. But today, I don't know what about demand in 1 year.
yeah, for sure. But in case the question was related to our course is lasts up to 1 year for 3 stages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we have another question here, maybe for Margarita. Will I miss anything if I only use Discord and not Telegram? Or I think otherwise, if only Telegram, not Discord?
Yeah, I would say that Discord is the preferable one because there are more people there and there are more. It's just easier to discuss something in different channels and to get some help. But if we talk about announcements, then I guess, yeah, you will not miss anything if you use either of them. But if you want to communicate more, if you want to get some help, then probably it's easier to get it on Discord just because there are more people there. So I would say it's like that. Telegram is just for people who cannot join Discord, so they have at least some opportunity to ask questions or not to miss the announcements.
Yeah. Thank you for answering. And there is some questions about stage 0. Should we start with stage 0? Someone asking this, and I saw this before. Maybe someone can answer this too.
No, just start with stage 1 because in English course we don't have stage 0, and actually even in Russian course it's finished so far. So yeah, you just start stage 1 with everybody and move on with that.
But in case you want some more information and you are a Russian speaking person, then you can go through stage 0 as well as an optional material or optional tasks. But it's not necessary because we combined everything.
Mhm. All right. We have questions that we answered before. Should I show it? What do you think?
What the question is?
About professional in JavaScript?
Will be professional after finishes this course. Okay, I'm not a professional in JavaScript after 10 years, but I can promise that you will be good enough for to pass interview in JavaScript area.
Mm-hmm.
I would just add it depends on you, on how much time and how much effort you put into learning. So yeah, if you're ready to do that, then of course it will be enough for the interview at least. But yeah, not if you don't do something.
All right. And let me quickly answer this question. How can I create repository? You should check the GitHub repository that we provided in our Telegram Discord. And then you can find the information how to create a repository, how to submit tasks, and etc. So just check the Telegram Discord, or maybe ask someone there. I think we should provide these links later or already.
If we speak about private school repository, you can create it in our school app in dashboard tab. You have a button create repository.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe you have some questions. I think we covered a lot of questions, and there is some similar questions that we have now that we covered already. Maybe some of coordinators have the question that they want to answer.
I see the question, is it possible to skip to stage 3 only for someone has basic in this HTML? If I understand, it's a question related to skipping stage 1 and 2 and start education from stage 3 in case you have good basic knowledge related to JS, HTML, CSS. If I correctly understand the question, yes, it's possible. If you have a good base on HTML, CSS, and JS, you can try your journey with stage 3.
But it is a separate course.
Yeah, it's separate course. Correct.
Mm-hmm. All right. And I quickly answer.
Guys, exactly. We are not hiring anyone, but in case we will have opportunities in the company, we can recommend you to some position, but the result of interview will be the most important to make a decision by the company. We just recommend you, not more.
Mhm. All right. And there is a question about English level. Is the English level defined by EPAM a trusted source for you? If so, is
Mm,
one level sufficient?
okay. Uh, some words about the hiring process. We found a position in the company, and we know that we have amazing students that definitely match to this position. So we recommend to the student to position, and after that, talent acquisition, it's a manager who should have the conversation with you to verify your English level, your skills. It's just 10 minutes conversation. But after this conversation, if your English level is lower than B2, I'm not sure that it's possible to recommend you to be hired in European countries. I don't know related to Belarus, Ukrainian, Russia,
Yeah.
and
Ukraine and
Russia.
Russia,
Yeah,
yes.
I have no information related those countries, but related to European countries, B1 is not enough to be hired, unfortunately.
Mhm. All right, but still you can learn it by yourself and get B2 level. That I think enough for a lot of places. I think most of the places B2 is enough, and it's not that big difference from B1 to B2. So if you can self-educate, it's not a problem. We have another question. How can I switch to stage 2, 3 now?
To stage 2, it's impossible because you should pass stage 1. But if you would like to switch to stage 3, just wait until this course will be started. Register to register. How to correct say register?
Register.
Register to this separate course.
Mhm. Thank you, Anna. Mhm. All right. And did we cover all the questions? That I can see.
I guess it's time to ramp up. And in case you will have a question, please text it in Discord or Telegram, and we will answer.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for the stream. Thank you for every contributor to the Discord. So we're going to finish, and we will see us. We'll meet together in a week on the next Q&A session, and you can find these links in Telegram channel and Discord. So I think we're going to finish now.
See you next week, and good luck for everyone.
Good luck. Have fun.
See you.
Bye.
Yeah, bye bye for everyone.